She wasn't born into fame, yet there was always a spark, a rare blend of rhythm, charm, and screen magnetism that made people stop and watch. Demet Özdemir didn't just enter Turkish entertainment. She carved her own lane, transforming her early dreams of dance into one of the most compelling acting careers of her generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Demet Özdemir was born on February 26, 1992, in Kokili, Turkey. Long before studios and scripts, she was drawn to movement and performance, auditioning for every opportunity in sight. Starting as a backup dancer for Turkish pop singer Bengu and later joining the dance group Iskazlari, she learned early what show business really demands: discipline, resilience, and unshakable confidence. Her acting journey began in 2013 with a supporting role in the fantasy series Sana Bir. But it was her portrayal of Sanam Aydin in Erkenci Kus that exploded her career. The romantic comedy became a global sensation, earning her widespread recognition and awards, and proving she could carry both comedy and emotional depth with ease. Rather than resting on that breakthrough, Demet pushed her range, from heartfelt drama in Dogdagun Ev Katerinder to powerful performances in Adam Farah and Esref Rüya. In Esref Rüya, she portrays Nisan Akyol, a singer layered with emotional complexity, even lending her own voice to songs featured in the series. Demet's approach to roles reflects a strategic mindset. She consistently chooses characters that stretch her emotionally and creatively, instead of repeating formulas she has already mastered. This careful balance between popularity and depth has helped her remain relevant in an industry where trends change quickly. Off-screen, Demet's public image blends glamour with grounded focus. She is a familiar presence at international fashion events and high-profile brand campaigns, securing major endorsement deals while remaining selective about the brand she represents. Her lifestyle mirrors her professional discipline. She maintains structure, values balance, and avoids unnecessary overexposure. Although her personal life, including a brief marriage in 2022 and a divorce in 2023, attracted public attention, she kept control of her narrative and redirected focus toward growth and work. Demet's influence now reaches far beyond Turkish television. With millions of followers across social platforms and strong international viewership through global streaming releases, she has become one of Turkey's most recognizable and bankable stars. Her estimated net worth reflects earnings from acting, endorsements, and long-term brand collaborations, built steadily rather than impulsively. What truly sets her apart is evolution. From dancer to actress, from romantic comedy favorite to dramatic lead, Demet refuses complacency. She embraces risk, seeks challenge, and prioritizes longevity over comfort. That drive quietly shapes every phase of her career. As of 2026, Demet Özdemir stands not only as a leading actress, but as a symbol of intentional growth and versatility in modern entertainment. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. He wasn't born into fame, yet there was always something unmistakable about him: a quiet intensity, a controlled strength, a gaze that carried emotion without excess. Ulas Tuna Astepe didn't simply enter Turkish television. He shaped a career defined by depth, discipline, and characters that linger long after the screen fades to black. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Ulas Tuna Astepe was born on May 5, 1988, in Izmit, Turkey. Long before leading roles in primetime dramas, he pursued formal training at Mimar Sinan Fine Arts University, studying theater with seriousness and artistic intention. Acting was never accidental for him. It was studied, rehearsed, refined. The stage became his foundation, shaping his understanding of character psychology, timing, and emotional control. His early television appearances introduced him to broader audiences, but it was his role as Tahir Kelilai in Sen Anlat Karadeniz that transformed his career. The series became one of Turkey's most talked-about dramas, addressing intense social themes while maintaining strong ratings. As Tahir, Ulas delivered performance built on restraint and conviction, portraying a man driven by loyalty, justice, and love. The role established him as a commanding dramatic lead. Rather than remaining confined to one archetype, he continued expanding his range. In Barbaroslar, acting as in Kilisai, he stepped into the world of epic historical storytelling, embracing physical transformation and period depth. Later, in Hayat Bugün, he portrayed a modern, morally complex character navigating professional and emotional dilemmas. Each project reflected versatility and a refusal to repeat formulas. What distinguishes Ulas Tuna Astepe is emotional gravity. His performances rarely rely on exaggeration. Instead, he builds tension through silence, subtle expression, and layered internal conflict. This approach has earned him recognition from critics and loyalty from audiences who value authenticity over spectacle. Off-screen, he maintains a reserved and grounded lifestyle. He avoids unnecessary publicity, choosing instead to let his work define his image. Fitness and physical discipline remain part of his routine, particularly for roles requiring strength and endurance. But his public persona leans toward calm reflection rather than showmanship. His style mirrors this controlled presence. Often seen in tailored, minimalist designs, he projects confidence without flamboyance. Whether attending premieres or industry events, his appearance reinforces the composed, serious identity he has cultivated. Financially, his success reflects steady progression. With leading roles in major television productions, endorsement partnerships, and international distribution of his series, his estimated net worth represents consistent career growth rather than sudden spikes. His projects have reached global audiences through streaming platforms, expanding his recognition beyond Turkey. What truly sets him apart is commitment to craft. He approaches roles with analytical focus, studying motivations and psychological layers before stepping in front of the camera. That preparation translates into performances that feel grounded and believable, even within heightened dramatic narratives. As of 2026, Ulas Tuna Astepe stands as one of Turkish television's most respected dramatic actors, known for intensity, discipline, and measured evolution. His journey reflects dedication to artistry over hype, proving that longevity in entertainment often belongs to those who build slowly and deliberately. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.